Nobody wants that.
I did say Yamcha.
Oh.
I said Krillin.
Aw. Nobody wants that.
You knew and males or your Yamchas.
I mean, to be fair, Krillin did hook up with
18.
androids. Was it 18?
18, yeah.
Which is like a David and Goliath pairing if I've ever seen one. I don't even remember the context as to how that happened. I don't even think they fought.
18 had always had an interest in Krillin, and he eventually fell for her and wished her to be human.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is that bad.
I wish I was a real boy, Geppetto.
I wish I was a blitzball.
So that boy is like the Pinocchio of Final Fantasy X.
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
I wish I was a real blitzball.
I wish I was a real blitzball.
As opposed to what?
I told you a fake blitzball.
He's just gonna start dressing up as a blitzball. I remember using Fira on this thing, it was great.
Which was like sick, whatever. He getting euros all the time, please. Do. There we go.
Time for this thing to perish.
Yep.
Overkill, like overkill.
You dude.
What was usually the thing with like getting a kill on an enemy?
Double drops. I think. What are you hearing about, Show Polly?
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
I was thinking
Hey,
of like.
Shark Party! A bottle will leave you behind.
Also thinking like double EP. I think.
Yeah, you get extra AP and extra items. Really nice. I'm disappointed that they never did it again after this game.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too.
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time. Like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Serject, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska. either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I could never be what Chappu was.
Lulu dropping those truth bombs.
Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
What is this building supposed to be, anyway?
I don't know. It's Bonita? Question mark?
I guess. I could kind of see that, actually.
Isn't it supposed to be like a sacred, like, religious temple?
Hey, look, assholes. 3 o'clock.
Well, it is.
You here to
now.
pray for victory too?
Look at this tool.
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
God,
Yeah?
you sound like
Then
a
why you
tool.
here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up? This time, we
The
play to
faces
win.
look like they came out of Metal Gear Solid 1 in the PlayStation 1
Ooh,
days.
play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the final.
Wait, Craig.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that, team?
Nick, what are you doing?
Putting people down.
in
They're as
there?
bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a
With that
kind and
poster.
gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry.
Now,
But maybe
Des,
that was
don't
just
be
my way of keeping
inappropriate.
him-
This is a stream.
Nah.
Oh,
Are you
hello
really
there,
the one
Kettle.
that can say that kind of stuff?
Hello there, Kettle.
I
Be
know.
hot.
I'm just gonna keep it. Look at the time and see how long it's gonna be before Ryan makes inappropriate remarks.
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
I don't see anybody I would bang yet.
I don't know why. How are
30
the
seconds,
Sassus?
Got it.
I provided just for you, Des.
Right.
There you go, boy.
not sure
There's
I
someone.
want
There's
those.
someone for ya.
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna. So, you're high.
What's that
Summoner
one guy
Braska's
doing in the
daughter.
background?
That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians?
I think he's meant to be
My,
doing
what a
some sort
rabble.
of prayer, but it doesn't look like
As I
it.
recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians.
It looks like he has some jazz hands going.
Quality over quantity.
Yes,
my
Maybe
dear.
that's a way of
Whatever
praying.
you Thinking.
Who are we to
I have
judge?
need of only one guardian.
I don't know.
Right,
Fucking T say
Martello?
no, and he did know like the basis of the basics. So
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust.
Okay, I would bang Bartello.
I trust them all with my life.
What is that, like another 30 seconds or
To
something?
have so many
Yep.
guardians is a joy and an honor.
I'd
It's
bang-
been
I'd-
about 90
Even more
seconds
so
since I started
than being
keeping
my
track
father's daughter.
of the time.
I'd
Of
bang the hell
course.
out of Kamari.
I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you,
I was on my
Please
best
leave
behavior
us
for
in
so
peace.
long.
you are my
Kinda
best,
went-
Tell him
It
we-
started and literally within like
like a boss
10
fight.
minutes of the stream started, it all went down.
Funny thing is,
A
if you
guardian
think
is
about the
someone
two
a summoner
games side
can
by
rely
side,
on.
you would think it's
Someone she
Dark
can trust
Souls,
with
where
her
I would
life.
just be like
I wondered. Did you not feel
explicit
that way about
and
me?
like inappropriate and saying silly
What's she
things, but
smiling
no,
about?
it was 10 the entire time.
No, it's ideal.
This just means you must find 10 just more arousing.
Ew, don't use that word.
But what word shall I use then?
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
I mean, why else would you
But
keep-
first, the
keep
Cloister of
making those
Trials.
sorts of remarks
Kamari,
the moment
Waka,
we start playing
ready?
10?
Because you encouraged me to.
Strength, everyone.
You encourage yourself.
yourself.
Dark, don't defend Des.
Just said the
Wow.
same fucking brain cell.
Look what they're doing to Show Pony.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Show
Oh,
Pony's
sure.
getting
Soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Hello there, Lost Path.
Wait, there's somebody else here?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
there's someone
No.
else here now.
Hello there.
All right, you got to be on your best behavior.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Yes, be self-conscious.
After the stream is over,
No!
just come back and watch the first
Cloud
60
already
minutes.
knows.
Yeah, Dark is
Where's Yuna?
playing the game. Introduce yourself.
Then
Dark.
why are you
Hello, I am
here?
Dark.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not a guardian,
Where
so
his
I'm not supposed to go
friends
in,
are
right?
Just kind of chilling out and sort of
Not a guardian,
helping
you
him
say?
so that there's, not
Hey, wait!
a quiet stream.
Ah,
He's
let
friend
me
number
go.
1, I'm friend number 2, he's friend number 3.
You have all names.
I'm
Hey,
Jeff.
what's the big idea?
Justin1 is my username.
Just a little game.
Huh?
Why you go next?
I'm Kick.
This is bad.
Fuck you
Really
too.
bad.
Okay, I'm Rye.
And you already know who I am based off that, so.
Yeah, you're Dark.
Jesus Christ.
Guardians
I'm just
allowed.
giving you all sorts
I'm
of hell,
sure
Kick.
no guardian.
Don't worry, I did it to you earlier, so we're even.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
The Final Fantasy games are great. Final Fantasy X was one of the games that got me into RPGs.
I believe Dark is doing a full run of it, like he's doing everything that he can.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on
He's go-
doing.
he's gonna fight penance for y'all.
Which
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
admit,
yeah.
I never fought the Dark Aeons or Penance. Or the final monster in the monster arena.
I've fought some of the Dark Aeons. I think I've gotten up to Dark Armor, but I need to do more stuff and I never finished the grind.
Oh, also one thing I would like to point out for our viewer here, the three of us kind of chose his main party, so as he gets those characters, we'll be using them as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, I was kind of in the same boat. I played Kingdom Hearts. I was a big fan of those games growing up, but as the series has kind of progressed, I became less of a fan of it. I think just because it took so long to get Kingdom Hearts 3, it just kind of lost some of my zeal for the series over a decade, But I was really big into KH1, KH2. I played 358 2 days.
That would most likely be Dark, who's a little bit more quiet, but
Sorry.
Well, he's still trying to get the audio balance.
yeah.
He's pretty new to this.
Yeah, so.
We're working out the kinks.
Yeah.
Resist.
I know, I was just waiting for you to make a remark.
I'm okay.
Oh, that's they think Yeah, I don't. You sound fine to me, but
That's strange. The last game we played, I was the loud one, and apparently I'm the quiet one now.
Maybe we should change your username from the Destin one to the quiet one. I did notice though when I popped into
actually,
the
I
game,
can,
yeah.
I can hear it too when I
Oh, okay,
listen to my
so
voice on the stream. It's very quiet.
hold on. Wait a second.
Maybe you've got to adjust the volume because you turned.
Maybe you gotta turn Desta's volume individually up on Discord.
Yeah, I could try that.
either that or you could also lower the game volume a little bit as well.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
always
I
do that too.
Previously, you lowered the Dark Souls volume.
He is using the normal one. Because of the nature of this run that he's doing, yeah, this will be a normal sphere grid run.
Yeah, you get 50 less spheres on the expert sphere grid, unfortunately. The advanced one is fun, but it's
But for what he wants to do, it's not ideal.
yeah, if you're just playing like a casual playthrough, the advanced one is very fun.
It's like I don't know how to turn up if it's put people on Discord.
So in the call, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna click on desk profile, right click on desk profile image, and then you can turn up user volume.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see him. Turn you up to 125. There you go.
Hopefully that'll be a little bit better.
Yeah, hopefully. Let us know.
Also turned the game down a bit too, so.
That's the problem when you start streaming for the first time. You just
You're always like.
technical issues.
Oh, okay. Oh. That could be it too.
Yeah.
Why not have fun?
Exactly. Nothing
I mean,
wrong.
who's gonna stop you?
Exactly.
What, are the alcohol police gonna come to your door? You can't have fun.
Cloud, you can't have fun. Final Fantasy is very fun to play inebriated.
Maybe next time when I play 13, I should be drinking alcohol.
Take a shot if.
Maybe I'll actually get through World of Final Fantasy.
I need to get through that game too.
Maybe it'll make hope tolerable for me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who am I kidding?
I
No.
think you're gonna need a little bit more than just being drunk for that one.
My hatred for hope burns eternally. I am sorry, Cloud, if you like hope, but I do not, and I'm just gonna get that out of the way. World of Final Fantasy, the pop figure Final Fantasy is like I like to call it.
World of Final Fantasy makes me cringe. Like, I don't know how far I got into it, but I know at some point I was just getting increasingly annoyed by just how silly it was.
Stack them up
I
and
don't-
play them.
I don't think it was very far. Probably like 30% or something,
Something. I was on an icy map, something.
maybe. Oh, you play D&D, Cloud? We're big D&D nerds here.
Yes, we are.
Well, I don't know if we'll be big D&D nerds going forth in the future, but
Pathfinder is what we're moving to.
we'll certainly remain big tabletop nerds, let's put it that way.
Say goodbye to our D&D characters and the one who loves tentacles.
Whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to
We tried out
suffer the
Spelljammer.
consequences.
We ended up not liking that pre-built
consequences?
adventure. We just didn't have fun with
Could
that.
be
But
excommunicated.
I do like the mechanics of it. I like the idea behind it. But the pre-made adventure
The
was
chamber
not
beyond
great.
is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
Yeah, we found it a little
What?
dry.
Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Oh.
Oh, see that? Yeah, that's probably the better idea. We had a campaign ongoing where that doesn't fit into our setting. So
what's in
yeah, we
there
haven't been
anyway?
able to delve into that.
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The Faith are people who gave their lives
Bear
to
bear
battle
back,
sin.
everybody. Also,
okay.
hello
Took
to
their souls,
Chocobo Hero. Welcome to
willingly
the stream.
given from their still living bodies.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yep.
Now they live forever,
Yeah, guys, I
trapped
will
in
return very
statues.
shortly.
But when a summoner
Dark
beckons,
is the one.
the souls of the
playing.
Faith emerge once
Introduce
again.
yourself, Dark.
Hello, I am
It's what
Doc,
we call
aka Doc Fog.
All that in this room?
And we are his friends.
You are my
The asshole who
cohorts.
just left is known as
So,
Rai.
what's Yuna doing in there?
Oh shit, he's on the
Pray
chat.
for all
He
our
heard
heart
me.
For a way to defeat sin.
And I am Destined One, usually going by Destined or just Dest.
And I'm Kick. So yeah.
We're just like here watching and like chatting with him just to kind of support him with the stream a bit.
Helping interact with the chat here
There
as
was
well.
something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple,
That
I
sounds
knew it from
really
my childhood.
interesting, Cloud.
It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow.
I think it
At
would
least
be
to
really
me it
fun
was.
to do
Maybe
like
that's
a
why
in-space
suddenly I felt like
session at some point
I just
or
wanted to go
something.
home.
Probably
I tried
not
to
a
say
full
something to
campaign,
tell
but
them,
like a mini
but the words
campaign.
wouldn't come.
The last thing that we did as a in our D&D party was a heist.
Yeah, I didn't participate, but I'm just listening in.
We should be continuing that next week if you wanted to just pop in for that, but yeah.
Yeah, but I could just listen in, because I wasn't in a good mindset.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so
You can just enjoy the character traits I just somehow randomly pushed onto other people.
So, is this one gonna be you, Dark?
No, I got a special one. I just don't mind me. I'll just go up on my name generator.
Alright. Hidden blade for dual wielding, huh? I'll just make sure your character doesn't
Thank you,
accidentally...
boy.
18 plus channel. We're not very child friendly. If you couldn't
Well,
tell.
I wouldn't say it's 18 plus necessarily, but
We're
we're pretty free with the stuff we say.
Yeah, it's like I'm very lax in terms of like chat rules, but
if we see something that crosses the line, then you know, we'll let you know. We'll warn you.
yeah. Like I do know what so is though. You know, get a warning, you keep doing it, you get timed out, you know.
Yeah, as long as you're not like harassing anyone or spamming things in chat, I think we're generally gonna be okay with you.
Yeah. Listen, like I'm very, you know, it's like whatever you guys make you guys happy.
Also for the name Cranky Boy.
Cranky boy, I like that.
Oh, okay. Cranky
I don't
boy,
know
right?
if I don't know if it'll fit, but you might have
we could
to, like,
we could try.
comment, but-
Cranky boy.
Alright, sorry about that. Got
Might just have to be Cranky Bar.
Well, crank boy.
Yeah, Crank Boy.
BOI boy.
Yes, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, that's how I wanted him to spell it.
There you go.
No Cranky Boy, but it'll do.
Close. It's close enough.
Oh, we're not gonna judge you.
Yeah,
here.
we don't care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Our friend group is very diverse in that sense.
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me.
sniffles, sorry.
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger.
What was that Macy's doing? That tease is doing.
Are you okay?
You mean Show Pony?
Yeah.
Yeah, show pony.
I don't know.
Get it right.
I'm still amused that
That fits so perfectly.
To scream real loud.
It so fits perfectly. He doesn't like his name.
And then Waka tripped down the stairs because he was startled by that, and
He got isekai'd by Staircoon instead of Truck-kun. Cloud wants to know if you think you're going to be doing 10-2 eventually.
Yes.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Yes, I will be doing 10-2. That'll be more blindish than 10.
I mean, there's plenty of eye candy over in 10-2, so I won't complain.
Behave yourself.
That came out of my mouth, didn't it?
that's true. There is more personality in this one.
Oh yeah, like I would say that. Yeah, 10-2 does have personality, which I will enjoy, which I do like.
10-2 is just it's such a weird title. Like, it does have a Final Fantasy feel to it. Like, you play it, it's like, yeah, this is Final Fantasy, but the tone of it is just so like
If you think
over
10-2,
over the top sometimes.
Yeah, I think we got that. I think Rai here definitely got the boob joke. They expanded upon it in Lightning Returns, so I just want that out. You know, Lulu, I have to question you showing off your titties like that after you kill the enemies. Who's there to see it?
What fuck? Screw it. I'll have it for it. Let's go.
I don't know why that made me laugh so. It's starting to get to that time of night, folks.
Oh no, we're gonna hit 3 a.m. again. And it's only 11 o'clock.
We're getting to that time. We're getting to that time of night where where pervy jokes just make me giggle.
As it gets later for us, Rai gets 30 or so.
Yeah.
Don't mind him if he says something stupid. We'll reprimand him personally.
It's not daytime drinking. It's just go.
We need more shirtless dudes in this. God.
I mean, a lot of them wear skin-tight clothing. Isn't that good enough?
I mean,
Yes,
Ifri is
yes,
shirtless, does
yes.
that count?
Well, Rule 34 would confirm that does indeed count.
Yes, mark it. First time he's mentioned Rule 31 today.
34.
34,
You're
yeah,
right.
sorry. He did it how many times yesterday? We need to keep count this time.
I'm the friend in our group of 4 that can't be taken out to like public locations because I'll embarrass everybody else. It's a bad habit. I apologize.
I'm just the mostly tame one compared to these two over here.
My
Who are you
ass.
talking about? You better not be referring to me.
I've heard some of the things you have said before.
Yeah, I say it to be funny, but you know.
If there's a friend group that's 3 or more, there's at least one that needs to be hidden from public. That's me! Yay! Wait, not yay. Oh.
But yeah, I think out of the 4 of us, Dest is the most straight-laced. Although he is an agent of chaos, so.
He instigates things.
Uh-oh, I think you have a fan.
I'm just the one that plays
Hey!
head for everything.
You know what we need to do, Live? We need to get you drunk.
Oh no.
He's gonna get himself in trouble.
You're gonna get all of us in
I
trouble.
think that's a good idea.
We've seen him what he's like on gummies. We do not need to see him drunk.
I already, like, when sober, I'm barely tolerable and barely, like, acceptable in society norms. What do you think is going to happen?
The good stuff.
Your sister would come in and make fun of you.
That would just be like a train wreck. I'd be like, oh gosh, oh no, I can't believe this is happening, and yet the whole time I wouldn't be able to look away.
It's like when you see 2 trains about to collide, your
Do
first
you look
instinct
away, or do
your
you
first
look?
instinct would be to go, oh no. But you never say that. Instead, you just watch.
You just watch.
As Valley 4 blows this
Hurry,
overgrown
since we
plant
have
up.
Final Fantasy fans in the chat, let's say our controversial Final Fantasy opinion.
Oh gosh, you gotta get started right on that right now.
No, I'm kidding. Dest and I have some very controversial Final Fantasy
We
opinion.
just had this conversation last week.
Controversial.
Oh no, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, come back to me. I'm letting it kind of fester in my mind before
Oh,
I say
no.
anything. I mean, anything that's popping up in my head doesn't even count as controversial. It's just lewd.
Okay, yeah, don't say that on stream, please.
Garlic.
We don't have to know what kind of Rule 34 you've been looking at, right?
We already know you
Garlic-
looked at the Taurus
Garland,
Demon
my
ones.
boy.
We already know you looked at the Taurus Demon one. We don't need to know anything else.
That was just for shits and giggles.
Right, which is why I kept scrolling
Why?
through.
Off to
Because
Luca
I'm
at
an
last.
idiot, okay? Like, I am a
The
certified
matches start soon
dumbass.
as we get there. So rest up on the way, yeah?
Oh, God, you guys are cut from the same cloth. Oh no.
I think my file fit in chat.
You're encouraging him too much, Cloud.
Yeah, don't get him started. No, don't do that. Are you Jack Garland? That's a running joke in our
Not a
friend group.
hope
Don't get
or
us
a
started.
dream. It's a hunger, a thirst.
Oh, it's a hunger,
I must
alright.
find chaos. I must kill chaos.
Pay no mind to the fact that my last name is Garland.
I must find chaos.
You know that moment where, like, the beginning of the game, where like he's talking to that person and he just like plays his phone and walks off. He's just such a meme.
Oh, fuck. Don't make me hungry. By the way, Dark, have you been doing, giving money to Awaka every time that you've been able to interact with him?
I think I'm gonna do it right now. So,
I work at a pizza place, so I
Best to
don't
let him
exactly get free food. I get, like,
But
discounted
sometimes-
food.
Say,
You guys are so cut from the same cloth. All Cloud has to say is that they also watch Walking Dead and love Survivor, and you're good to go.
At that point, Cloud
Make
would
it up
just
to you.
Cloud would be a clone of me. I feel like the world would implode if there was more than one of me as is, so it barely can contain my existence. And I have come to terms with this.
1, 2, 3. I have every other book so far.
I can appreciate that.
It's all good. We're all weebs here.
Who are you calling a weeb?
You.
Us. Don't
I-
don't even deny it.
I can't
Don't.
deny it, because unlike you guys, I happen to be ethnically
Well,
in a
say
place where I
something.
don't have to be a weeb.
You'll take responsibility.
Okay,
Relax, he's
Otaku.
bound to know someone in Luca.
I'm not even
And if
that.
not,
The only enemies I watch
you could
with
always
are
join
with
a
you
blitz team.
guys.
Anyhow, it's better than just
but
leaving
we
him
watch
and be
enough
safe.
anime together
What?
that we
Just
would be
leaving him
justified
in
as
Luca?
weeb regardless. So
What do you
you're
want me to
just
do?
Screwed by proxy.
Juno wants to make him a guardian.
And that's the best kind of screwed.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not
Not
mine.
Real question, Cloud. How much of The Walking Dead do you know?
It is
Because we
mine,
have
huh?
some hot takes of that too. Mainly me.
Why do you think she wants to make him a
said
guardian anyway?
did.
Because he's Sir Jack's
Yeah, that's why I
son.
said.
Oh,
How much have we
Alright.
seen?
I had to guess.
Wait, you sure about that?
Most people stop
He's
around
really
that
Sir
point.
Jack's son.
Can't
It's
really
hard to
blame
say.
them.
But Yuna seems to believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you stopped at the good part.
Okay.
Good,
That's
good,
all
good.
you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to
Yeah,
decide for himself.
yeah. After like
Well,
after
him
like
and Yuna,
recent
I
stuff,
guess.
I can't even like
You're
blame
right, for
anybody
once.
because it's like it's like a roller coaster for
I
a lot
wonder
of
which
these
is
shows.
best.
It's like plenty of ups and downs, and
Why
when the
don't you tell
downs
him he
happen,
should?
you feel like
Should
you're gonna
what?
die.
Becomes
Let's just put
Yuna's
it this
guardian.
way: seasons 3
Why
and
me?
4 were great.
Because
5
Yuna
was
can't.
okay. 6 was
Why not?
okay. 7 and 8 were
He
ass.
hates his father.
9 was starting
What
to
he
get
was,
good.
what he
10 was
did.
good. 11
Do
was
you
great.
really think she can possibly say to him, "I want you to be my
What,
guardian"?
what kind of
like your
animes
father
do you
was to
binge?
mine?
What kind of animes do
Are
you
you
binge
being
watch in
oversensitive?
Cloud? I
Alright,
watch
alright.
card games
I'll try
stuff
talking
a
to him
lot,
after the tournament.
and
yeah.
Unless he's watching
Discord.
stuff with us, then we
No,
we
it's
force
his
him through
decision.
stuff that he doesn't normally watch.
I watch
You
card
should have
game
seen his
stuff.
reaction
and,
to High
and,
School of the
and he-
Dead.
He doesn't like
Well,
his father.
Apparently, he
that
told
was
Yuna
just
as
like
much.
Hating
insanity.
your own father, huh?
You want to know
Sounds
the
like a
truth.
luxury to
He
me.
watches a lot of
I
a
don't
lot of
even
sports
remember my
animes
parents.
because there's a lot of guys in them.
Can't say how I feel about him.
I've seen Blue Exorcist. I have not seen the second season.
I was
And
5
Des and I
then,
have yet to
so
check
I
out
remember
Jujutsu
mine a little.
Kaisen.
I've read.
It's on our
a
list,
decent-
but we have not checked it out.
I've read a decent.
Sin
chunk
just takes
of
everything
the
away
Blue
from us.
Exorcist manga, but I stopped. I stopped reading manga a few years back, so I haven't really kept up with it since. Not that I have any problem with manga. I just got into different hobbies and that sort of thing, and I just kind of fell out of it by accident.
Oh, Trigun, good choice. Though I've only read the manga.
Yeah, I hope that they remade it.
They did. They made a sequel of sorts. JYB's back. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's good. That's all. That's all I care about too. Sorry, excuse me.
Says he's not a weeb, and then he knows what Trigun is.
I've read the manga. What do you want?
We all know Kick. Don't worry. Oh wait. Oh, silence on the court, everybody. Dark is about to attempt earning the Jack shot. Wow,
can't-
that's me whenever I that's me whenever I tried to play soccer.
You just missed the ball completely.
Oh, either that or I start dribbling it towards my own goal.
Well,
Oh, that is very fair.
trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That
Yeah,
shot
I
is
used to
done
read a lot
like
as a kid,
this.
but like as I've gotten older, I just don't do a whole lot of it. I'm trying to get back into reading books and novels and stuff like a lot more.
You can't do it,
Hopefully
kid.
that'll mean reading
can't
more.
do it,
Don't worry, my boy. You're
Oh
not
yeah,
the only
you're
one.
acclimating to a new environment.
No one
That's
else can
relatable.
do it.
I was acclimating just last year.
He won't shut up about the cold.
So cold. It's so cold. I have like 4 blankets.
Yeah, the only anime that Des and I have been really watching recently is that we've been going through the Fate franchise. Slowly
That
but
or-
surely.
Going through the Fate franchise just by itself just makes you an automatic weed kick. It's like one of the biggest
You're out of
weed
your
culture
right. Can't do it.
animes
I'm
out
the
there.
best. No one else can do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. No you can't do it. No, you can't do it, kid.
I think I failed.
Come on, Dark. Did you get it?
Oh, I got it. I thought I failed for a sec. But I was spotted save just in case I failed.
The best. Yeah, right.
Now, are you going to win the
Yes.
the Blitzer game?
What's that?
Why do you think I got the jet
Doesn't have
shot?
a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Show us one more time, yeah?
And then he accidentally kicks up the ball into
that's
Yuna's
nice
face,
play.
knocks her out, she loses her memory, and ruins the Final Fantasy X.
Da, da, da.
That was the eject shot, wasn't it?
How do you know that?
Sir Jecht showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the sublimely magnificent Jecht
How much
shot Mark
Sudafed can I
III.
got freaking consume before this cold goes away?
Stupid
All of
name,
it.
Huh? You know what? There is no Mark 1 or
No,
Mark
show
2,
pony
you know?
is a stupid name.
My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark 1 and Mark 2. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad. Is he alive, you think?
I don't know. But Sir Jecht was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yeah.
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago. Well... I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him,
I
right?
like how we all just quieted
Ain't it
down
tough?
when this cutscene happens.
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
The game has some
the
really
honor
good
of having
like
a father like him.
like
Gotta let the
surpasses
romance
all
play
that.
out.
You got with the
It's like-
romantic
it's like a-
Sunpaw
it's-
playthrough.
Well, there wasn't much
it's a
to
Final
honor
Fantasy
about my
romance
old
I can
man,
give a thumbs
that's
up
for sure.
to and be like, yeah.
You shouldn't say
pretty
that
aight.
about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Ow!
Show me that move again.
Yo!
Yo!
Don't
I didn't
fuck.
think my old man would come to Luca. He never did.
Did
like
you just see
watching other
Dotto
people
over
play.
there?
Who, me?
But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine were usually right.
We're almost to that point.
Sure, I had told Waka I'd
Well,
help him win the
that's
tournament.
really good in
but
a different context.
wasn't
It's
sure I
really
had it in me
good
to
in
play
like
at
a
all
meme,
anymore.
like
Ah,
tackle and make fun sort of way.
Honestly, I'm of the opinion that I really didn't think it was that bad when I first played it. I understood what it was for.
Yeah, like...
Yeah,
But
well,
the-
the first time I played it, I didn't mind it, but obviously when you go back to it, it's just
See.
like, well, it's kind of weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, the day we've all been waiting for. The opening tournament of the season. This event is sponsored by Yevon.
So, I've been listening to the cutscene. This tournament is sponsored by Yevon. Fuck, you see what you got?
Over there, the ships
Praise
carrying
be
the
to
players
Yevon.
are arriving now.
Stop.
This would be dock number 2.
Oh, look, it's Big Boss.
From Kilika,
I didn't say anything inappropriate, Dark.
High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them. A big name to live up to.
Who knew that big...
One with
Who knew that Big Boss played
Town was
baseball?
recently attacked by Sin. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba, they're going to be pulling out
it's like the
all
Blitzball
stops to try
Multiverse
and bring
Edition.
back the cup
Like
this
Big
year.
Boss is there.
Exciting.
We see Gardo, we see Old Bed.
The
Bed.
boss is there.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Besaid Orar.
Well.
They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad.
You know, as commentators, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be this much of a dick about one of the teams you're broadcasting about.
Have you never heard a sports commentator before?
No, because I don't watch sports that much.
Journey back to Basay.
Right, Jimmy?
I know, Grievous and Shocking and what the fuck is wrong with me? I just don't have like.
But how dare you not like sports? You as a male should be obsessed with sports and it should have consumed most of your time.
Without a doubt, they are the
Says
favorite
coming
this
from
year,
the guy
Bob.
who doesn't
And
watch
after the way
any
they
sports.
dominated last year, it'd take a
I
miracle for
just
them
don't
to lose
have
today.
the commitment to watch sports like for several months straight. Like the closest thing I got was like esports, and that was back when I played like League of Legends. I would watch the tournaments and I would recognize several of the players who played, but that was back before I decided to quit LOL entirely.
Honestly,
It's like this
I'm not
every
walking to
year,
I check
now.
myself
kind
open.
of boring to watch unless you're like super all the way in on it, where you like know the players and you follow their journeys. And
Stop right there,
no,
goers!
Like just watching a random
You
game
guys are
of
smiling
sports is
now,
just kind
but
of
not
like,
for long!
whatever, you know.
Because this year, us Aurochs are
You
taking
really
the
need to
top.
listen, which is what I've kind of figured out.
What in Yevon's
I really
name
don't
were you
care for
doing
sports
up
all too
there?
much, but I can understand
We
it.
sure stood out, though. We were on the sphere. We were. Maester Micah is here.
Already?
And
Number
general
3
competency is all I need.
What's up now?
Maester Micah has arrived, that's what.
Micah? Maester?
Maester Micah is the leader of all the peoples of Spira. He's come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to
You know,
honor
it's
his
a good
50
thing they're
years
so
as
tolerant
Maester.
of show
50
ponies.
years? Shouldn't he be retired
Oh,
by
I
now?
just
Given
thought
that
it
he
was
should
water.
already
Hey,
know
mind your
all
mouth
of
now.
Let's all go see him.
this. Walker looked ready to raise fist.
He's like, bitch, I will knock you out. How dare you speak his name in vain?
Can't see a thing.
And now we see a character whose hair
Defies all
so many
logic.
laws of gravity.
And logic.
That's a Guado, right?
The amount of hair gel you
Who could it be?
Who could it be?
Isn't that Maester Seymour?
What do you
My-
think happened with? Well, I guess it's because he's a Guado, but like,
Well, I mean,
what do you
he's-
think causes like those like veins on his face?
It has to be a genetic thing as far as their
well,
their
remember,
race
he's
goes.
not just a Guado.
Isn't he like half?
Yeah.
Half Guado?
Like, for
a
people
lot of
who, like people who don't buy spoilers, like, his mother is Ultima.
Rise, Maester Seymour.
Like, the summon he uses is his mother.
I present
I
to
think
you
everybody here has
the
played the
son
game,
of
so-
Maester Giskel Guado, who departed for the
What?
far
Seymour
plain
is an
of
amazing
fortnight
character that you don't beat the shit out of multiple
some of
times.
you
That's so
already
gratifying.
God, look like some of his, I know it's supposed to be his face, but look like some of his hair gel like fucking dripped onto his face.
I am Seymour
It looks like
Guado.
his mascara
Honored
is
to
running.
receive the title of Maester.
That always takes some
In
serious
life, My
drugs.
father Giskel worked to
I-
foster friendship between man and Guado.
I'm not,
I vow.
I don't know
to
where
carry
I
on his
rank
legacy
Seymour as
and to
far as
fulfill
villains
my
go.
duties as
And
Maester
yeah,
to the best
I
of
don't
my
necessarily like him either. I'm not even that impressed that he's shirtless. Partially.
You too, Bow your head.
You can tell Rai doesn't.
You're more
like
impressed
the
with Steffi
character when
Rother.
they can be shirtless and it doesn't phase you.
I wonder how much time it took to get those tattoos on him.
Really psychs you up, yeah? All right, last meeting before the match. How so?
Oh. Jealous future boyfriend feelings.
Like how? I love. It's like God. Hey, let's see the game. Let's see the game. Let's see the game.
You know shit is important when you get the prompt saying like, "Do you want to save now?"
Hey, you immediately just see like a save spiel.
The matchup draws. We had to play
To
the
be fair, I
Gores
feel
in the
like
first
this
match
is the
last
part
year.
of the game where
The year
the
before
game really
that,
sort
and the
of
one before
takes
that,
off.
too.
Like,
Well, we would have lost to anyone anyway.
the beginning is okay. A little bit. I wouldn't say it's necessarily super slow, but it takes some time getting.
We're playing the
into it
Albert
right at the
Sykes
start of the
first.
game, and then like
If we win,
after
we're in the
some of
finals.
the cutscenes in Kilika, you're like,
That's
alright,
right,
this is
we got
cool. And
seeded.
this- You kind of
2 wins, and we're the
And
champion.
this is the part where you just like spend 6 hours playing, and you
First
just
things
lose
first.
track of time.
Let's go over the basics again, boys.
Also, it doesn't help that like you get from Kilika. It's the place to get hit by Sid. Then you get whiplash into such a giant, happy place. Yes, I'm going through tutorials for this one because I don't remember how to play this. Oh,
I really like.
I
I could
hope
play
they bring-
Blitzball all the time on the original FF10. Like it was just so fun to play for me. But the Blitzball mini game in 10.2, I just never could wrap my head around.
did it like go like automatic or something?
It was also a lot more like management / simulation based. Like, didn't feel as like immersive as this does.
I want them to bring Blitzball to Final Fantasy 14 in some capacity.
So I just okay. Talk about I
did
just
that.
like imagine like a team of just Lalas.
Team preschool.
Versus like a team of Warren.
Just imagine all the fan service that people would make of it if you just had like a team of Vieras in swimsuits.
All I want from 14 is to be able to suplex a train.
I mean, we do fight the train, so
I know, we fight the train. I want to suplex it.
I wish you could do that as a monk.
You can't give me Doom Train and not let me suplex Doom Train.
Phantom Train.
Yeah, right.
I agree. Honestly, we were talking about it last night when Blitzball came up, and we got to some of the Blitzball scenes, and you know, if Square just made a game with like Blitzball and like Triple Triad, just kind of a sort
There
of
you are.
slice of life.
Someone
Final
said they saw Sir
Fantasy
Orin in a cafe.
game, that would be awesome.
Orin?
Oh,
I
yes.
am, yes.
Sir
Yes,
Orin.
I am
Let's go
sorry
find
for
him.
16.
Yeah. I'm excited for it too.
I actually feel
Hey!
really good about 16.
The game starts,
It's
like, real
the
soon.
first time I felt really good about
Come back quick, yeah?
the franchise in years.
Hey, I'll be back.
honestly.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like we're gonna get like probably
Hey,
one
Waka.
of the best Final
You're
Fantasy
stiff,
games
man.
we've seen
No, not your
in
face.
quite a while.
Just breathe out.
It's gonna be
Relax.
gritty.
Okay.
Like this.
I like gritty.
Just breathe. Yeah.
Like I think Square hasn't really had a huge W.
Maybe
with
now we
Final
can find Sir
Fantasy
Jack.
in a while. Like
Huh? How?
remake was a huge W.
Sir
I'll
Orin
admit
was
that,
also my
but,
father's
in
guardian.
terms of like an original Final
So,
Fantasy,
he might know where Sir Jecht is.
they've. I mean, 10 was great,
Let's
but
go
since
now.
10 they've had 12, which was
It
like,
didn't even occur to me to
really
think
good
that the
gameplay-wise,
Arin
but the
Yuna was
story
talking
has
about,
issues.
and the one that
13,
I knew from
I know some
Xanarkand could be
people like
two
it,
different
including
people.
Kick and Rai-
I don't know
Rai here,
why,
know
but
a
I
lot
knew
of
it was the
people
same
don't.
guy.
I'm a 13
I
apologist.
knew it was
pretty
the
much.
same Orin.
Imito Sumana.
I'm a stark defender of 13.
Hey!
14
Al
has
Bhed
been
Sykes,
really
right?
good since they fixed it
So
up.
Al Bhed
but
saved me
it
the other
doesn't
day, and
appeal to like a lot of
this girl
people
Riku gave me
because it's
food,
an
and
MMO, so it doesn't get the attention that it should.
you don't understand me, do you?
And then, and then 15. I feel like it was a little bit too hyped.
Anyway,
Like,
if you meet Riku,
it wasn't
15,
her
15 was a
thanks for
train wreck because Nomura couldn't
Cool.
decide which
And
project
as for
he
the
wanted
first
to do.
game, may the best team win.
He tried to direct both of them and he ended up fucking up both.
I mean, look at 14 when it first started. It was a complete train wreck.
So, as far
No, I have not tried that. 11.
Rai has,
I haven't.
I've debated giving it a shot, but I don't know. Like, it's been so long now since it's came out that like I don't know if it would be the same getting into it now compared to like
The
if I
stalls
had
in the
given
stadium
it
are
a try
bad.
years ago. Interesting.
But
People here so into the game.
I've heard
Gotta
decent
love-
things about 11. I genuinely like 14. Like, I've played my fair share of MMOs, namely like free-to-play MMOs. I didn't really get into WoW. You know, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I played a lot of free MMOs, but the thing that I've hated about free MMOs is they just tend to be very grindy, especially older ones. They, you know, like you could spend all day just like trying to level and not get very far. And I just have more respect for my time these days than that, and you know, so I kind of fell off the MMO bandwagon for a while, and then I tried out 14, and I really appreciated, one, that they made an effort to make the story good, and two, that you could level reasonably quickly if you wanted to, you know? Like, you don't really have an option starting out to like skip the story and just grind up levels admittedly, but like, you know, if you do a duty, you can usually only takes 40 minutes and you'll get like half a level to a level usually.
Oh yeah, the gunblade in 14 takes a while to get to, doesn't it? You have to be like in
Ye-
Endwalker, right?
No, you have to be level 60 to unlock it.
Oh,
Any
so
class.
that's Heaven's Ward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's completely fair. It really depends how much you want to invest in an MMO.
Unless you have friends that are around you that are adamant that you play it.
Like, I personally, I kind of prefer the subscription model. I know that's kind of a hot take, but like, I find these days that the free-to-play model, where you play a game for free, and you just gotta like inevitably buy things to keep up with players, is just far more insidious than forking out a monthly subscription.
And no, I have not seen Log Horizon, and I hate SAO. So
I've wanted to check out Log Horizon. It sounds really interesting. I watched like the first. Well, I watched the first kind of arc of Sword Art Online, and then when it changed MMOs, I was kind of.
I'm sorry.
it wasn't even the change of the MMOs. It was the character assassination.
Hey, let's go.
I will not forgive
really
what they
famous.
did in that second arc.
That's fair. I can see why people don't like the subscription model, honestly.
hope
They
we don't
could
get
definitely
separated.
do it a different way, I
Huh?
think.
Hmm?
I just don't like being
was that?
exploited by companies that like say
In
something is
Xanarkin,
free and then
we do
it's
this
really
to cheer on Blitz
not
players.
free, if that makes sense. Like, but like with
You
the
try it too.
subscription model, at least
Put
you
your
know
fingers
sort of what
in your mouth like this.
Like
you're paying for it, you know?
This?
That's just my take.
Not like that.
It's not
this.
a take shared by everyone.
Then you just blow.
It doesn't help to say as well that the
it's not working.
the
Practice.
expansions are kind of expensive.
Okay.
So I get
Now, hey, use that if we
why
get separated.
it feels,
Then I'll come running,
you know,
okay?
people don't like it.
Well, guess we should just stick together then. Till you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we heard about that. One of our friends loves Log Horizon has told us that story multiple times about the creator getting in, why he went to jail.
Whoa. This is a pretty big town.
I think I'd be interested
Luca is
in
the second
Log
largest
Horizon
city in
personally.
Spira.
It's
I
I
thought
do
every town was little.
appreciate,
You know, like Besaid and Kilika.
MMO stories, but I find
Towns don't
I
usually
find
get
they're
bigger than
very
that.
hard to do well.
Because when a
I did
lot of
read,
people start
I
to
think it
gather,
was like a manhwa or something called Half Prince
Sin?
once. That I
Hmm.
found that sort of
What about Luca?
enjoyable.
It's safe
I
here?
think that's probably the
it's not any
MMO
different.
story I
But the stadium is here.
read the most.
The Crusaders fight to protect it with all their strength.
They protect the stadium?
Blitzball is really the only entertainment that we have.
Interesting. I'll have to
Spira's a little short
motivate
on fun
myself
these
to
days.
check it out at some point.
Whoa.
Des, just drink all of us water with you. Now.
That's right.
Just.
Is Xanarkand like this too?
Well, there are more buildings.
What's with
all
this
tall
spin
ones
that
and cramped
Show
together?
Pony is doing there?
Oh,
It's in his name, he's showing off.
they must be so tall. Don't you ever get dizzy?
Oh, a manhwa is just
Let's go
it's
find
usually
Sir
a
Orin.
Korean or Chinese version of a manga. It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing, just different country origin.
Yeah, that would be a manhwa. Or whatever their equivalent of a light novel
Orin's
is.
not here.
Yes.
Hmm.
Why not talk, Kimari? Not see Yenke for 10 years. Say something. Kimari forget Yenke? Forget Biran?
Leave Kimari, Yankee. Kimari is small, Ranso. Kimari's so small, can't see Yankee and Biran's faces.
How my Ruar Future 14 versus under Ruars.
So friends, we taught you much at time of Hornmold. Biran taught Kimari to be strong, Ronso.
Maybe taught too much.
Take him on.
Yeah, that's the problem with those Korean and Chinese like novels. They're really, 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 especially if it got to start on the internet.
Hey, get outside. The tournament's starting. You hear?
The game.
Today, on this glorious
I
day,
tried looking at a
players
few
from
and
all
it's
over
just
Spira have assembled
too
here
long.
to participate in this great contest of bravery, skill, and strength. All of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup
It's because
today.
a lot of those web novels, right?
Such is the nature of this contest. Let us,
they-
the spectators, play our
basically
role
make
accordingly.
a living by
Let
posting
us
X
sing
number
to the
of
glory of the
chapters
winners
in
and
X period
applaud
of time
equally
in order to
the
maintain
valor
their
of the
relevancy.
defeated. Contestants,
So they're kind
may
of,
heaven be with you.
you know, incentivized to make them bloated, if that makes sense. That's what I found when I tried looking at web novel stuff, because I like to write and I've considered like that sort of thing before.
Kinda, yeah, it really is. Or a nano project that never ends.
Yeah, they just kind of. I've looked into a lot of the web novel sites that host all these web novels, and there's sort of a recency bias to things in the sense that like they'll promote something when it's released something new. So by releasing something every single day, it keeps getting to like the front page, and then by doing
Where
that,
in
they
Spira have you
garner a
been?
bigger audience, and
Huh?
with that
Yuna's
bigger
been
audience,
kidnapped by the
they
Al
can
Bhed
then,
Sykes. In exchange for her safe
make
return,
more
they want
money
the Aurochs to lose.
and
What?
sustain
If they're only
themselves.
blitzball players, I doubt they'd do anything drastic. But we shouldn't take chances. Let's go get her.
I'm going too. This will be no problem.
Whereas if you consider any
They're telling the
other kind
Aurochs to
of
throw the
medium,
game,
like
as if they needed
expecting
to.
like have something
I mean, how good a
updated
team can they
every
be?
day is just sort of
Waka said the same
insane.
thing. He'll take care of the game. We should go get Yuna. The Al Bhed boat is in Dock 4. Let's go.
Well, I got tease. It's like how good are Albed Sykes? They have the best goalie in the game.
Show Pony.
Yes, Show Pony. It's like how good the Albed Sykes can be. It's like they have the best goalie in the game.
Well, Titus is a blowhard, or Show Pony's a blowhard.
I mean, this is true.
You should be getting Oron soon, right?
Yeah, after this, there'll be my full party.
Salvaged by the Al Bhed.
Right,
They
yeah.
are mostly vulnerable to
I am
lightning.
remembering the game correctly. Cool.
Not gonna lie, that that sword is really cool looking, the way it like glitters.
Oh, the way the waves are surging through the sword.
Yeah. I don't know how practical it would be to have like that little tip on the end though.
It's a gut hook. He just doesn't use it.
Oh yeah, so far I equipped Lulu with a case of doll.
Yeah, the main weapons for the Final Fantasy characters have always been, you know, they have to be visually striking in order to capture people, you know?
Yeah.
You know, just like the gun blade has never went away ever since it appeared, even them reusing it for lightning, so.
I kind of like whole design of it more than Squall's, to be honest.
Right, because it has better functionality.
Yeah. Nope, you can actually use it as a gun. So you just...
Where the trigger pulling makes little to no sense.
Yeah, oh, if you pull the trigger, you get automatic critical. Okay.
Where do the bullets come out? How does blasting zone work?
How does any of like Skull's Rulebreaks function?
I don't know. At least Squall isn't Rinoa and throwing her dog at everybody.
Until you also get basically the magic equivalent of Berserk.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of used for magic, but in a sense, it's also like, why is it called a gun?
I mean, like for like you know, the second wave break, I forget the name of it. Like you can, but you can like make her have almost no magic except like one spell, and she use nothing but that spell at no cost.
What's up with these guys?
The Al Bhed were expecting us.
Oh, I'm back. Cool. Everything froze there for a second.
Oh no.
Lulu spell zaps your computer.
What we normally play.
The Aurochs are keeping the score
with
some excellent
yeah, I like playing, you know, Final Fantasy, Fallout, mainly 4 and 76, with dozen Fallout games.
But the referee doesn't call
Also,
the
I
foul.
also like playing
Marcus
Final
taking a
Fantasy
real
games,
beating
so...
out there.
He's been streaming this and Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Still in there.
Just recently
He won't last.
started trying to get
Waka's
back
always
into
like that.
streaming, so those are the two games
Ouch. Let's go.
As far as my the games I like to enjoy, I'd say generally I like RPGs, generally JRPGs, and I sort of dabble with playing various sort of indie games as well. Usually kind of big on the roguelike
Let's go.
genre. What I like to play in my spare time. Fun fact, there is an oversight with this boss.
Yeah, it's right beside Titus.
Hey, we can use this crane.
Like,
Use it,
you
Titus.
usually have to power it with the
Yeah, thunder.
Come on,
thunder.
move.
Like,
probably
I
out of
once
power.
leveled so much in this game that I had the aura spells by this point.
Mhm.
So I tried to use the Thundara on it, and it didn't work. It only accepts Thunder. Probably because they were never expecting someone to actually grind.
That's
that
because
much.
you're a madman when you did that. I don't think the devs would think, oh, a person's definitely gonna have enough patience to do this.
I'm a wonder. What could I say?
You were just called an alpha gamer. How does that feel, Dust?
I'll take it.
Meanwhile, here I am, where I broke
Come on,
8
move.
and got the Squall's ultimate weapon at the end of Disc 1. And then got to Disc 2 and stopped playing.
Come on,
Remember when
move.
It's probably
games
out
had
of
to be
power.
on multiple
I know.
discs?
Lulu, use a thunder
Those
spell
were
on
the
it.
days.
It might make it work.
Hell, Remake is still multi-disc. You had the install disc and then the gameplay disc.
Exactly. It's like,
'13 on 360 had, what, 3 or 4 goddamn discs to it. And then 13.2 was 1, and then Lightning Returns was 1.
I wonder if they did that deliberately, just so people like you would have that experience.
Did Dark just commit ocean pollution?
yes. Well, no, Show Party did. Show Party did it.
Right.
And Yuta just beat the shit out of that one bed. I want to put that out.
Don't worry, this isn't Factoria. The aliens aren't going to come and attack
I
the
hope
ship
you
because
heard them.
we're polluting their planet.
A little.
Wait, Luna beat this. Luna beat that one person up by herself with her staff.
What is it?
There were these all beds
She
that
just
saved my
knocked
life
them
when
in
I
the
first came
head
to
as
Spira.
Oh, you sure
They
is?
took me on their ship.
Oh, you sure it's just
and
the
even
head
gave me
desk?
food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship, but it's not.
Just shove her up there.
I wonder if they're all gone.
It's rounded.
What happened?
Sin came up
I
near
hope
us.
she cleans that
I made it out okay,
afterwards.
but I don't know what happened to their ship.
We got
there
plenty of
anyone
ocean.
called Sid on that ship?
I don't know. They were all speaking that Al Bhed language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait. So that means you're Al Bhed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes. Sid is my mother's brother. He became distant after my mother married. But she told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
Come on, it's like, this is not the time, guys.
He was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka, he never had much love for the Al Bhed.
I mean,
Whoa.
I would say
I gotta tell Waka.
big streamers.
I thought I
yet or
told you
anything,
not
we
to
just,
tell
like,
Waka.
Did a couple of streams lately.
Oh.
All of us are nobodies.
Yeah.
And Lulu never uses this spell again.
She just uses thunder on the boat, and she just makes it turn around.
30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an all-out offensive.
Yeah, the one thing you see...
Long pass from Letty. It goes through. Oh. Oh. He shoots.
They're using a sub-goal. The Open 6 had a sub-goalie.
We won! We did it! We're in the finals!
Not the most graceful win. If it was Chappu, he'd still be standing.
Lulu is
Hey,
such a tsundere.
aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
Fits what you just say?
I know I could never take Chapu's place. You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take
That's
Chapu's...
completely fair. I find
You don't want
I find
to
after
finish
a while,
that sentence.
Dynamics between streamers and the viewers change when the audience size gets beyond a certain amount. Sometimes it's okay with 100 or 200, but when you get to definitely you notice a lot with the people with thousands. It's not like they even talk to their viewers anymore in a lot of cases. Sometimes they can't even keep up with all the messages they get, so they just don't even bother.
I wouldn't be able to flirt with anybody.
Why?
You come back and the first words out of your mouth, there's still stuff that it's questionable.
The game starts in a few
If it
minutes.
wasn't questionable, it wouldn't be me.
This is true. This is true.
Actually, to be honest, I think the YouTube watching experience, once it gets beyond a certain amount of viewers
Miss
on
me?
Twitch, is actually better than
Lady
watching
Yuna,
a
are you okay?
Twitch stream.
All this because of me.
A lot of the times you'll get to the point where it's just
I'm sorry,
loaded
I'm so
with
sorry.
ads. And honestly, it's just
How
not
can you
worth
let
it
some
a lot of the
outbed
time.
kidnap you?
Hey, let it go, alright?
Especially these days,
Don't
with
go near
Twitch
Al
trying
Bhed
to
anymore,
push
okay?
more ads onto creators.
trouble.
I just feel like there's only so many times you can watch 6 ads before you're like, I'm wasting my time here. I could just wait for the VOD and watch it at 2 times speed or something, or better yet, just watch the condensed video of the whole thing on YouTube.
Boo to that.
I mean, I think it's the Twitch's problem at the moment. They're just pushing all of the ads.
You know, that's fair. It's always nice to be able to be recognized when you're in a stream.
Yeah.
The game starts soon.
There's like I'm running like everything off my Steam Deck. I have my chat on my phone.
All right.
The most ghetto. The most ghetto.
Finger guns.
I got something to tell you boys.
I have like the most like ghetto setup. It's like I have everything running on my Steam Deck, and I have my chat on my phone.
You think that's ghetto? Like, did you not know about my recording setup back in the day of early YouTubing? It was literally a camera set up on a tripod pointed at my TV with dim lighting, and I tried to pass that off as good quality.
Remember why? Back in the 90s, people would do that with VHS tapes.
Honestly,
With Commodores.
if I had
He's taking my place.
Making YouTube videos, we would be OGs.
All right, boys, let's win this
You
one.
would.
Let's make
But
the
you didn't.
goers goners.
OGs, old gays.
Let's blitz.
Original gangsters.
Yeah,
You were not fit for this gangster's paradise.
For the record, I am aware of what OG means. I'm just a troll.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that.
Now, Walker's at the time for this.
He totally
really
planned that.
Gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna
All
do?
part of his master plan.
For Captain Walker.
Okay, first off, just
Meanwhile,
In just a few minutes,
Walker's
the
just like
championship
enjoying
game.
Lulu off the screen, like enjoying all the affection she's giving. It's like the only time she ever does.
Wow. Doesn't she later do that to Titus when they fall down that hole or whatever?
These two teams.
That sounds like the start of a dirty fanfic.
The horrendously
Why don't you go on AO3 and go read one?
Alright.
This looks like
hey, look who it is.
making, Baba.
Titus.
Oh God.
Lulu. I don't know why I put Yu.
You. the combination of Yuna and Lulu.
I really do like the whole like smaller is better sort of thing as far as like streaming communities. Like I like things to be more personable. Like I used to be obsessed with the whole popularity thing. These days I'm just content with like doing things I like with people
Hey, if
that
you could
I
have
like.
a small following of like 20 people, you know.
Yeah, that's like all like you really need, I feel.
The irony of streaming and doing this sort of thing is the more you care about the viewers, the less you're actually going to get.
And agreed, Cloud. Although I didn't actually get that memo until like later. I was obsessed with stupid shit back in the day.
This is just a sign for you to go back to streaming.
If I can set it up right, I would love to do a stream of Fire Emblem Engage when it comes out in 5 days. Maybe I'll do that. I do
Titus,
have
what
a
are you?
wait.
I thought you bought a capture card, did you not?
Yeah, but I mentioned a few times that it was kind of...
Oh, right, it was buggy. Yeah, I remember when you were trying to do 3 houses, right?
Well, the bugginess was more as far as like the recording front. As far as streaming goes, it might be an easier sell. It might not be like desynced the way a lot of the Fire Emblem footage ended up being.
Well, we can help you work out the kinks. We can
Yeah, we can look into it the next few days. Kind of want to do engage.
And yes, I'm really just grinding out to use his Topony's level so he can do the jet shot.
Alright.
Also, low key, kind of jealous. Like, met my boyfriend playing Monster Hunter. I'm like, I wish I could like meet somebody like that way. That'd be so great. It's like the only way I do meet people these days. You just need to get yourself in a good position, Dark. Like 2 people, jet shot, boom.
Yeah, they just have my goal.
And then yeah, hiding your goal. Exactly.
Yeah,
Aim is
you
just.
get, like, you basically get a freebie with the jack shot, and if you can pull off like Wacker's skill or something when it comes out in,
Like, Loomis, like,
that
just
can
piss
also
off for a
be
second.
free shot.
Oh, okay, yeah. Arubis, just piss off, man.
Hey, bus, take a bus.
For the record kick, there I looked up specifically the thing for Lulu and Tidus. There's only 9 words on AO3.
Right. How many of them are marked for mature?
Explicit. 7 out of 9.
Fuck.
Okay, random mod. How about Lulu and Kamari?
Oh gosh.
Are we getting into the freaky shit now?
I'm really just here fucking passing a pistol back and forth.
Here, let's do something fun. Let's have Cloud give us 2 characters, and you can search that too.
Why is one of the I typed in Kamari and other tags include, and one of the top things is Lulu/Riku/Luna/Kamari.
The fuck?
Fuck, it's
weird.
Thank you for.
That's kick over there.
Thank you for perpetuating. That's not what I need to. That's not what I needed to see.
Cloud stokes the fires of chaos, and I love it. I thrive in chaos.
Josh,
although to be fair, I feel like the Lightning Hope thing is like
a little weird.
At this point, it's canon from what I know.
But also, it's also weird when you think about it.
301 works.
About 30. Hope like way younger than Lightning? Isn't Hope like a teenager?
About 31 of those are explicit, and 41 of them are mature.
Hope's a teenager, right? I'm not imagining this, am I?
Let's just let Kick stew in his confusion.
I hate everything.
It's okay.
Hope is 14 in the original.
Art and Impromptu, God.
Whoosh!
I'm sure there's Prompto and Aranea, because that was the thing.
Oh, hey, there it is. 330.
The fuck?
142 of those are explicit.
Why?
Fascinating.
For the record, Hope is 14 in the original game, Lightning is 20.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
don't know. Like, obviously it's weird with him being 14, but if he was a little bit older than that, you know, was actually like of age, I don't think like a 6-year gap is that weird.
Oh yeah, but he isn't of age. Is my kind of my thing. 6 years itself is not that big of a deal. Don't get Rye on shipping, please.
Henry.
We'll be here for 1,000 years.
Henry from Fire Emblem. I'm kind of a weird person now. I tend to gravitate away from like the really like mainstream, like overly popular characters. Like take the Naruto series for instance. You could probably be counting for hours how many people are like thirsting for Sasuke, and yet I could give less of a shit. And then and then when somebody brings up like Kasame's name, I'm like, hello, Shark Boy.
Honestly, I can totally see the Axel and Roxas thing.
I can too.
I don't understand because I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts games.
I support it.
Axel is like weirdly obsessive about Roxas in some way.
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
So you can almost kind of see it.
Doors are going down! Yeah!
Shoot like crazy!
I have a hot take about Naruto too.
Hustle!
Honestly, when Naruto first came out, I liked Sakura. It was only that she never really developed in any way and just was like obsessed with Sasuke for like the whole show.
She had good character development until Kishimoto ruined it with the epilogue. And her like going back to Sasuke for some goddamn reason.
Like her liking Sasuke in the beginning, I get it, but like at some point you just gotta give up on someone, you know? You
I mean,
don't
no, did it when she got with Sai.
I love Sai. He just he talked major shit without realizing he was talking major shit at the beginning. It was great.
I dislike Hinata. There's my hot take.
Wow. Interesting.
Right, that just immediately dropped Rise train of thought.
Yeah,
Bitch, give me the ball.
Yeah, that's the thing that really bugs me about Sakura too. Like, okay, she likes Sasuke. She stood by him all of this stuff, which she shouldn't have. And then, you know what happens when they finally do get together?
He leaves.
He just
He
buggers
impregnates
off
her and leaves.
and just leaves and doesn't come back for like umpteen years.
That doesn't make Sarada any better. Sarada's kind of an idiot.
The funny thing is that like at a certain point, Sakura's just like, yeah,
Well,
that's just
think
what he
of
does.
this.
It doesn't change that he loves us.
Think of this, right? Sakura puts up with Sasuke, and she's so blinded by it. And you wonder why Sarada came out the way she did.
No. Nothing can explain the whole Karin is my real mom because she has glasses. I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not going to be responsible for alcohol.
Do it. I'll be the ambassador of chaos here.
When are you not?
And I just like encouraging weirdness.
I got my goal. Now I just gotta hide.
What?
I got my goal in this game.
It would probably be better if you could get one more, ideally, just so that you have some kind of leeway. But you know, if you can
Well,
just like hold off for the next 2.5 minutes from them scoring the goal, you're fine.
But definitely a fucking Friction fucking has it.
Well, that's
Oh,
one way
fucking
to
Bardock,
start
go!
Marvel's Platinum.
Swim, 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 swim. Whew, cutscene. Whew, cutscene. Save me.
Hey, we're winning this. Screw you, fans.
Waka.
Let's go. Standbars defeated.
There's going to be a repeat boss fight for Cloud, though. He's got to get back up the stairs.
Not as hard the second time.
Everyone seems to be calling for Waka, folks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is tragic, but also kind of made me giggle.
Weapon left. I'm
Such
button
first
apple.
world problems, though.
I'm 40 seconds more sober.
No, not 40 seconds more sober. What will I do when I start remembering?
He's leaving the sphere pool. He may be
What happened
injured.
when I remember when the Fire Nation attacked?
To be honest, I
Yay.
did kind of feel left out.
Dun,
But
dun, dun,
it
dun,
really
dun.
was the Oryx and
I
Waka
made
show
it.
after
Woohoo.
all.
Party. Yeah.
I wonder what's
Show
happening. The
Pony's
crowd is
disappointed
going
that
wild.
he's not going to be the Show Pony.
Look, he's score a goal. That's all I need him to do.
Ah, it's Waka. He's
Waka.
back on the field and ready to go. The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
Yeah, we're glad to have you back, Waka, instead of that other loser.
You know, the guy who single-handedly got us the points we need to win this. Fuck him.
Please, have the ball game. Damn it. Stop that guy.
Go after that ass.
Like, no, like, stop that guy. You guys suck.
You don't want to go to a tiebreaker. You really don't.
I mean, Cloud, it's respectable considering that you're hanging out with the Agents of Chaos, so... Chaos and drama just go hand in hand, like... I don't know. A pair of socks.
What? No!
What the fuck just came out of your mouth? It goes
I'm
hand in hand like a pair of socks.
I'm tired, okay? I don't know what comes out of my mouth half the time anyways.
Fuck.
When I'm not tired.
This could be bad.
Stop him. That's not stopping him. I see, no, this is wasting time. Yeah, shit.
Oh yeah, like... you know how many times I just just mix up like my black and my white socks? I'm like having like a zebra thing going on down there.
You're having a zebra thing going down there. Maybe you should see
I
a
just have like
doctor.
a stockpile of socks I'm missing.
Well, just to waste time.
Time to run the clock. Run the
Exactly.
30 seconds left.
Imagine if that actually made it in.
Victory! Keep me that so sweet.
Victory!
0-1, the least exciting game ever.
Fucking Jiaosu and Keeper. Oh wait, Jace Wheel.
Unbelievable! The Aurochs win, folks! This is one for the record books!
This is one for the record books. What
Just-
was that tactic that they used hiding behind the goalposts?
That did exactly walk out.
Guys, we can't do anything to them. They're behind the goalpost.
They're fucking cheating. Like, they're usually supposed to walk, they usually just spin in circles. And Walker's dead.
Yep, this is where his character story ends. Could you imagine if that is actually what happened?
Wow, we wouldn't be able to look at Blitzball the same way ever again. Credits roll.
Credits roll.
And then the music from the title sequence plays.
I
You
like
didn't
how
listen to my
Waka-
story.
Waka's somehow up and ready to go to fight.
That's how it should have ended. You didn't listen to my story, and then the credits roll, reload. Dark Cloud wants to know if you're going to be binging the game.
Maybe. I'm not completely sure.
I imagine you're gonna go back and forth between Dark Souls and
Yeah.
That was kind of like what ideas he was dancing around, is that he wanted to do a full-out run of 10, and he also wanted to keep pushing in Dark Souls because it was challenging, and you know, playing Dark Souls blind is, you know, a conversation starter. Cloud
you
Mi-
produce music.
So Dark Cloud, Boss Cloud was the music name. There's a lot of there's 2 clouds represented in this stream, technically speaking.
I think it's referring to when I said Dark Cloud. It's like there's supposed to be a comma in that sentence, but
I honestly kind of forgot that none of you actually knew me back when I don't think anyway, when I was known as like Cloudmeister on the internet.
No.
It was like a combination of like the name Cloud from FF7 and the fact that I was like in band back in the day.
I'm drunk, fuck Ramble.
You want to see where he used to go by Cloudmaster usually?
No. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
you can always type it out in chat.
Fuck off. My fan fiction back in the day was garbage. I have not read that shit in years.
Well, what's the worst thing that could happen? Stream ends, Cloud reads it, next stream happens, pops in, and makes fun of you?
Cloud's drunk right now. I'm pretty sure if you like really shit fan fiction like mine back in the day, it would make him black out, like on the spot. Gone.
Gosh.
Bam.
You might just be encouraging.
Well, if Cloud wants to get some early rest, then sure. Merry Christmas, but
Go ahead, find the link. Link it in chat.
no.
Make it convenient.
Make it convenient.
Well, when I type in Cloudmeister, the first thing that comes up is an app, like the best AWS management app out there. I'm like, what? And then they're referring to like a business called Cloudmeister over in Switzerland, in Zurich, Switzerland. I'm like, that's not right. I was never in Switzerland, you silly Google.
They've got to get to the second page before they find it.
Images for fanfiction. Wow, there's a lot of gay stuff over in here.
For what?
I mean, I approve, but
In what category? Why?
Oh, here we
Bullshit.
go. We're gonna have our full party.
Yep.
bullshit copyrights are frustrating.
He's looking through naughty images again, Cloud. That's all
I
you
am
need to
n-
know.
I am not.
I
mean, I could, but I'm not at the moment.
At the moment.
I mean, if I don't get my daily supply of muscles and abs and shit, I'm a very sad person.
Well, how about Oren? Will that help?
What will help?
Oren.
You do know him.
I mean,
Do wield a sword one-handed.
I mean, Oren is a Delph. Hey! I'm looking at the 10 stories I published back in the day. Like, this is back in like between 2005 and 2008.
Link. Or whisper it to Cloud or something, I don't know.
This was back when I was like 14 and 15. Shit. Do I think Oren is a top or a power bottom?
We need to have this conversation.
Yes.
Yes, we yes, we do. And oddly enough, Cloud, I would say power bottom. Like, I think Braska was like quietly a top, and Oren liked it.
Why are we having this conversation?
Because I finally found my spirit animal in real form.
Is the universe going to implode when it hits a certain hour or something? I thought you said the universe could handle 2 years.
If I'm still awake 2 hours from now, the universe will explode.
What did I just read? Okay.
What, you want me to read it out for you?
No! I don't need to. This is a weird conversation.
Hey, give me a break!
When I think about it, that does feel like it would work.
So I'm just looking at Zemo's fucking tattoos. I wonder how long it took to get him to get those.
I'm not gonna lie, Dark. You're talking about like on his chest, like those like intricate looking like.
Yeah, they look like tattoos.
At first, I thought that was chest hair.
I mean, I think he does have some chest hair.
It's a weird fucking chest hair.
It's like the most profound. It's like the most profound looking chest hair. Very flat chest hair.
Very flat. Very just
Are you a flat earther? Yeah, it kind of is.
Right, I don't know what's with the center of his chest though. I think that is supposed to be chest hair. Like not the tattoos, but like
Isn't that just belts?
like the thing in the middle, yeah. I think that's supposed to be a belt of some kind. But like the rest of his chest.
You're really leaving, Captain?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Dark
Shouldn't you
doesn't
heal up
Dark doesn't give a
first?
damn. It's
Luna needs
It's
me
Kick
with her
over
now.
here that's squirming
I
in
can't be lying
absolute
around and self
discomfort.
dead.
Yeah, but
Normally, we don't have these sorts of
Come on, look sharp.
conversations.
I'm the only one who
blitz isn't just
perpetuates
started.
this sort of
Don't make those
conversation.
faces, yeah?
And Jesus, that's the largest goddamn trophy.
Well, see ya,
Maybe
boys.
it's used for other things.
Why no, you
mean,
can't use it for that.
Be
Or
good.
something, to be honest.
Or a dildo for a
I
dragon.
can't hear you.
God damn it. Said why don't use it for that.
We have
God
to bring back up the dragon dildo thing with you.
Like at this point, you
I
can't
like
even
long
like
goodbyes anyway.
pick out like the times
Sorry
where
for making you wait,
like
Luna.
outrageous shit is being
I
said
have
because
some
it's being
promises to
said
keep, yeah?
every single goddamn time.
From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Everything is a dildo of your brain.
Then welcome back.
This is true.
God.
Good to have you with us.
Hey,
It's
It's good
it's
to
okay,
be back,
Kick.
yeah?
You'll be okay.
It's like I got a moat for you, Kick. This is probably how you feeling.
so,
It's like
any news on what happened?
this is Kick.
Not really.
How
We
Kick's
don't know
feeling
where
at the
fiends
moment.
came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! All of this is your fault! Getting
And
swallowed
now
by
we
sin,
get to
ending up
see
here in
Tita
Spira, not being able to go
screaming.
back to Xanark, and everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault!
I don't think you need to tone down.
Yeah,
Oh, you're fine.
Yep.
This is just pretty much us in our usual bit mode.
Literally, like
Who are you anyway?
this is how I talk and make them
You knew my old
squirm
man,
on a
didn't you?
day-to-day basis.
Sophie, I
It's
just
nothing
laugh.
new for them.
And you also knew Yuna's father?
It's just a laugh. We do the same thing to him occasionally. It's all
Hey
good.
man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Thumbs up.
Nothing impossible about it. Jecht, Vraska, and
I threw him under the bus in
together
the
we
Dark Souls
defeated
stream,
Sin
so
10 years ago.
I've been thrown under
Then
the
I went to
bus. And in retaliation, I talk about how much I want to
one day
jump certain
I'm gonna bring
characters'
you to Spira.
bones.
Or such the characters be jumping your
Why did it have to
bones.
be me?
Jecht asked me to.
Nah, it's funner the other way.
Is he alive?
I also can't control what comes out of my
Depends
mouth.
on what you mean by alive.
So, apologies.
He is no longer human. But then,
Also, as far
I
in
felt
terms of like
something
game-related talk,
there in that
do-
shell,
and did
couldn't you?
anybody actually like put
You
two and two
must have
together
felt
about
him
the
when
whole
you came
Sin
in
and Jecht
contact
thing
with Sin.
before Orin said anything?
Actually,
Or-
It can't be.
I think it's kind of hard to be honest, because
Yeah.
we just don't have enough information about what's going on.
it is.
I mean,
Sin
there was kind of
is
like the
Jecht.
implication when Orin was like, "Are you sure?" When he was like holding Titus.
Tears
It
by
was
his
such a
No, that's ridiculous. No way. I don't believe you.
it was such a weird moment at the time.
But it is the truth.
Cloud,
You'll see
usually
for
the Final
yourself.
Fantasy games have a timed exclusivity with
with
Sony. And when 10 and 10.2 came
If
to
I say
Steam, it was
no,
years after the 4
every
port
story
came
must
out,
have an
or the
ending.
PS4 port came out.
I don't care about your stories.
I see. Sorry you feel that way.
I just
Fine,
want you
then.
to listen to my story.
Come or don't come, it's your decision.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on
You,
anyway.
you connected dots that didn't exist, and then it turned out that those dots were there the entire time. You were just like swinging your, flailing your hands in the dark, and you're like, "Oh hey,
Oh, hey.
cool."
Cool. I'm Queen of Mona Lisa.
Nice it.
It's all right.
Orin,
How can this happen?
will I ever go
to
home?
me?
Back to Xanarkin?
That's up to Jecht.
Jet's like, you been bad boy. You can't go home.
I'm going to offer my services to you now.
Bad boy.
You know, we give a lot of crap to Show Pony here, but honestly, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be that different from Show Pony and these sorts.
Oh
of
no,
stuff.
definitely. Like,
I think people give grief because, like, when you think about it, Tidus is probably one of the more relatable protagonists in the Final
I
Fantasy
think that's
universe.
why he gets grief.
And
He's
yeah, and that's
relatable.
why the relatability is like as a society we like pick out these things and then we kind of like needle at it. It's easier to do that with things that we recognize.
Tidus, I pick on for fun. Hope, I pick on because I hate him.
I am the peak of even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes.
Think he's gonna stay here?
Sir Orin knows him, apparently.
Fair enough.
You were right. He did meet some.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes. It's
the
a
way
the
back to
scene.
Xanarkin?
Everyone
In any
quiet
case,
on set.
I'll miss
This is
having
very
you.
important.
It hasn't happened yet. Don't worry.
He's still in town,
Here
isn't he?
comes the meme.
I think I'll go see him.
What's it? Subpar voice.
Whoa.
I mean,
Sir Orin!
there are quite a bit of voice acting in this that's good, and then there's points where it's just like, holy hell.
Prime example coming up.
Sir,
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
This might
You
make you
refuse.
pass out, Cloud.
no, no.
I'm so sorry from all
We
of us in
accept,
advance.
right, everyone?
Of course.
I'm not
No
sorry. This is
problem at all.
hilarious. This is gonna be fun.
Why?
And that's when you realize Kick is secretly.
Right.
I
For
promised
impact.
Braska.
You
They
promised?
call me the
My
chaotic one.
father?
Also, I like
you,
how
Sir
Tidus
Orin.
is kind
You're
of like
welcome to
moping
join
around
us.
like a child that's kind of like
And
fuming, like,
he comes too.
eh.
Hi, guys. Howdy.
Who says howdy
This one
to
I
this?
promised Jecht.
Yeah, you could
Is Sir
tell
Jecht alive?
Yuna's not a real person
Can't
because
say.
she,
Haven't seen him in
she-
10 years.
Like, Show Pony would have
I
just lost serious
see.
priority points with for this
You'll meet
behavior.
eventually.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it.
How a Paso can be open. My seat comes of wasting a cold drink.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
Hold on a
And
sec.
now we have our full party.
Yeah, but give me a second. There's a chest over here. Yeah. Give me my 1,000 gil. Okay, now to this last scene.
All right, here we go.
Brace yourself for
Hey,
impact.
watch.
Prime comedy up incoming.
She loaded up pretty damn fast.
You got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe.
Cloud hiccuped while he
scream?
was drinking booze.
Mm,
Oh no!
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
Shit.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Wow, Yuna, that's deep. deeply thoughtful and moving.
I understand.
Much sad, much feeling, very deep.
I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
What? How are you gonna respond to this,
Come
show
on.
pony?
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me.
You have evil idea.
You know what? I think that's a good idea.
You probably shouldn't.
It
laugh.
never
Yeah, we're
gets
both
old.
just staring like, what the hell? Even Yuna's like, this is bad. I've made a terrible mistake.
Think, fuck, I might as well just join him. Just
I mean,
imagine.
at least they're having a good time, but
What are these two idiots doing?
Too funny.
It was your idea.
Just imagine doing this in the recording studio.
You're just like,
Thank
wait,
you.
this is cringe. Wait,
I want my journey
I have a crush on this guy.
To be full of laughter.
Starts laughing along with it.
Okay.
If we should get separated, just whistle. I'll come running. I promise.
Well, let's go.
And now for the most heartbreaking thing.
What are you looking at?
Instead of
We were just
hours
worried
and
you guys might
hours
have gone
into
crazy.
advance.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose. Guardians, don't forget to smile.
the line between chaos and evil is about as blurry as the line between top.
God, I can't take this guy anywhere.
Nope. The only place you can take me to is a rated R movie, because that's the only place where my choice of words are acceptable. That and a strip club.
And there's the main team. Main team somewhat.
This is a statue of Lord Meehan. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Meehan walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He
He succeeded in winning the Maester's trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
Huh. That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it! What the?
Told ya, Sir Aron's the best.
I could have done that.
Show pony upset that he can't be a show pony.
You will hurt no one. Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
We've actually been going for quite a while.
Since, I think, about 9 my time.
We've been going since about 8 my time, so yeah.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
Some old city?
Correct. A city
1 a.m.
most
here for
ancient.
me, and honestly, I
Terrible testament to
probably
sin's
should
power.
go
I
soon.
tremble every time I
But
see
you're
it
not
work.
going to, are you?
Compared to sin,
Well, I'd say I'll probably...
that's why I said
But I believe humans are the only ones.
I said,
capable
when I
of
get
defeating
to
sin.
the inn, I'll probably go
I am
stop.
relieved to hear you say that, milady summoner.
Alright.
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady.
Milady.
I am on a journey,
I
studying the
hit
history
plus
of our world.
on Lost
Spira,
Cloud. It's like my
seeking
favorite
its
new
stories
person
and
in like
secrets.
months.
My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin.
The chaotic
They are
energy
counting
you two
on
would
you,
have in one of
lady.
your
Give
streams.
them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Start dodging and if you stop for try. Is this true?
So the four of us just like kind of like revisit the whole like Game Weaver thing, but instead we just call ourselves like the Arbiters of Chaos.
I've always meant to try actually doing stuff like that. I just never bothered to.
I mean, let's be real. Like, individually, we're a bit on the weak side, but together, as Thor would say, we are mighty.
We would get
Lady
ourselves in
Summoner,
trouble.
I presume.
I would get us in trouble, but
Listen,
that's
no,
besides the point.
Why would get us in trouble?
Of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
I'm the one
And I'm
that's
Alma.
going to have
We've been
like
charged to
the
guard the
list
high
of
road.
stories and like
There have been reports of a large fiend
remarks
appearing in
about
this
them,
area
like
with a taste for
did
Do
you
take
hear
care,
like the
Summoner
arbiters
Yuna,
of fate
if you
got
are to
themselves
rent any
into some
chocobos.
shenanigans again? It was
Thank
Rye,
you.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
That just
Good.
reminds me.
We should get back
of
to our
our,
rounds.
like,
Farewell.
session when you
Our
blew up
prayers
the
are with
town.
you.
Oh, yeah.
It
Let's
was-
give Cloud some backstory. This is a great story. I love telling this one.
I will.
large
fine.
fiend.
Okay, go ahead, tell it.
Go.
Okay, my
Let's go
character
get
was
him.
separated from everybody else. Prior IRL, I was not present
It's
for
the
the
right thing
session,
to
so
do.
they had to give a reason why my
It's the
character
right
wasn't
thing to
there.
do.
So I was present at a town, and
say
when they
now?
came to basically pick
Jet
me up,
said that a lot too.
I was like,
one-
oh hey,
one-
I have a new
and every time
spell.
he
Yeah.
said it, it meant trouble.
He had
And-
recently leveled up and he picked up 2 spells. What were those spells? One was Dimension Door.
One was Dimension Door, and another was like,
It wasn't Arms of Hadar. What was it? It was
it was a Hadar spell. I just forget the first bit of it. Either way, it makes like tentacles and shit like burst from the ground, like dark tentacles. And I used the wrong spell like in the moment, and I ended up fucking over the
'Cause-
town's like courtyard.
What class was your character? Cloud wants to know.
I'm bringing up my profile right now.
But you believe his is a warlock?
You're a warlock, right?
It's sad that we've been doing so many one shots that I don't got. I'm a sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Oh, sorcerer. Okay.
Too easy.
I'm a sorcerer, a halfling sorcerer, and the spell in question was Hunger of Hadar. No, yes, Hunger of Hadar. Arms of Hadar was my first level spell. I've had that for
Yeah.
quite a bit of
So he wanted to show us Dimension Door because we were going to have a long rest right after anyway.
A summoner party.
And instead, right in the
And
middle of the town,
I clicked the button
My
and
name is
rolled for
Belvamine. You are?
Hunger of Hadar
My
instead
name is
and
Yuna.
destroyed the courtyard.
The high
Then you had to
summoner's
pay
daughter.
for it.
I've heard much.
And I almost like assaulted
you
a
are
whole bunch of
still fresh
people
on the
with
road,
like
are you
like
not?
tentacles from another
Yes,
realm
I am.
or another plane.
I might have a few things
Uh,
to
yeah, and my
Let us see which
character
is
is
stronger,
a
my
archer
eons or
cleric.
yours. A one-on-one match.
Um,
Not to the death, of course.
what's the bonus card again? In DD?
I don't know. I can check here. Let me check.
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin,
I'll go and look at our campaign. I'll take a look.
your aeons have been healed.
It's sad that I
You
couldn't
can
remember
fight with your full
my
strength.
sorcerer
Come.
for a bit, considering that was my main character, but I've been so obsessed with my Dragonborn recently. He's like he's a dual class, like level 5 Battlemaster fighter and a level 3 swashbuckler rogue.
You're an Eric Kokra.
Thank you.
You've used it when
You're a Life Domain Cleric and Drake Warden Ranger.
Show me how strong
Yep.
the link you forged with your aeons.
Yeah, but long story short, he blew up a town and had to pay for it. He almost got us into some major trouble.
what?
Was between him and our berserker. I say he's not banned from some towns.
I mean, I was an arbiter of chaos before we even joked around the idea.
Yeah, our D&D group is in a bit of a little weird spot at the moment. We're in a bit of a limbo state because of the OGL stuff.
And we're kind of like bouncing like across one shots. Like we're all getting a chance to PM, which is terrifying for me. not confident in my storytelling abilities out loud.
I'm looking forward to it personally.
Mine, I didn't really have the opportunity to really tell a story, just because of the way it was structured.
Stop. That is enough.
I think he could have told a story, but we just spent a lot of time exploring.
Like,
Not bad for one.
I had
so
a couple
young.
ideas,
I
but,
underestimated you. Take this. You've earned it. You show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
I'm fairly confident in my ability to create a story on my
You might
feet.
defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot. Huh? Or should I say, I was not able to.
Regardless of the ball gag
feel
thing
like
that ended up
anything.
happening.
Farewell, Yuna.
What bulking that happened?
Like any other, you know.
Oh, Dark. Oh yeah, Dark. You weren't there for that. So they were looking through a secret door, secret passageway, and they wanted to investigate. So I'm like, okay, roll investigation checks, and they got fairly decent rolls. Joel rolled horribly, so I'm like, okay, I need to come up with something funny for his bad roll.
It is an honor,
And
Sir Orin.
I was like, okay, so you look behind some crates and you find a used ball gag.
And I chucked it over my shoulder, and it hit.
It
one
hit
of
Chiro's
my-
characters in the face.
And apparently it was crusty too.
It was very crusty.
Whoops. It's all fun and games until you get pegged by a
Use ball gag.
I mean, the most glorious thing I have ever done in D&D, which could also cross over with the worst thing I've ever done, is essentially derail the DM's final boss plan for what was like a year-long session by romancing and subsequently sleeping with what was going to be the final boss. And then having it have to be replaced in the last moment.
I would like to also point out at the beginning of our current campaign, right here, almost total party killed all of us because he didn't read one of his spells properly of Arms of Hadar and almost KO'd everybody.
I'm just that powerful. I'm sorry.
Luckily, our DM was gracious enough to ignore that wording because he didn't know, because he didn't read it.
It's
So yeah,
fine. I would have healed everybody.
Not if you were dead. How are you supposed to heal people if you're dead? Only one who would have been still alive would have been Shiro. Because I didn't join until later. Oh, so you're just being petty. I get it. I respect it.
Honestly, that's not really fair on you if they're just showing favoritism to certain people. That's not really a fun D&D session to be in.
Especially if you're the odd one out. If you're the odd one out and everyone else was just kind of in that circle, then yeah, I kind of get it.
Well, at that point, is it really them showing favoritism to everyone else, or is it that they're essentially bullying you? You know?
Exactly, you know. Oh, was your DM like fudging checks and stuff for his friends? Oh, that's
Prayers
not
are
cool.
with you.
My Lady Summoner.
Nat 20, getting those must be great. I don't see those very
You're
often.
a summoner? Yes. My
You
name
really
is
don't.
Yuna.
I don't get that,
I'm
that type
Callie.
of thing. Like,
Nice to meet you,
D&D is
Callie.
at its most fun when everybody
Lady Yuna,
gets
are you going to bring us the call?
gets to shine in some
Yes.
manner or other.
Very soon.
No, so for Berserker that
We're
got
looking
cursed
forward to
twice
another
so
call,
far.
my Lady Summoner.
That was
I'll do my
hilarious.
best.
And she said,
good luck
what?
to your
You
guardians
can't get
as
cursed
well.
twice for getting cursed?
Actually, she got cursed 3 times.
Seriously?
The first time it was they were
What's the calm?
cursed, it was whatever. I just removed it like
The calm is a
immediately.
time
Then
of peace.
There was
she got
the
cursed
It comes
after
javelin.
in
Summoner
the
defeats sin
session.
and lasts until
Uh,
sin.
Was by the javelin.
When I came back, I had to.
Then the third one was by the
Sin
bio
dies and is
axe.
reborn.
I get it.
And then she
thought
got
it was
cursed
weird.
a third time.
Yuna's dad defeated
It almost
Sin
happened the
10
fourth
years
time.
ago, right?
So
But Sin's still here.
that curse was
Didn't
so
make much
bad,
sense
our
till
DM
now.
had to stop her from buying the weapon that she was going to buy.
Wait,
No, it was a
Guess who's
ring.
back?
Oh,
Was
yeah,
it
it was a
weapon?
ring.
Don't say it isn't worth
Weapon,
it.
ring, one of those two.
Weapon, ring,
Because
cape, something.
It is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid.
I hate my rolling. I'm
That kind
a
of time
fighter who can't hit things.
Is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it.
I'm a Draco
Your
warden
words
who
that
cannot
day,
hit good on my
remember them
hunter's
well.
rolls. What I usually get on my hunter's rolls? A 1?
1 or 2.
I'm just the cleric that puts
Kick.
her foot down when things get out of hand. I'm basically the one to reel Raya and our other party member in.
Hey, I don't get that much out of hand. Like, when you really think about it. It's just the times
No,
that I.
they get out of hand and you just encourage it.
What do you mean? I never get out of hand. I'm the voice of reason.
I'm a voice of reason. I'm the lawful good one.
Not as much recently, Des.
Because we haven't had our regular sessions recently.
Fair.
Your other character, however, is an agent of chaos.
I've been trying out Lancer recently. It's deep, man. There is a lot to absorb with that one.
Oh yeah, aren't you and Haku doing something with that?
Yeah. We're basically doing like a Gundam-esque story.
Right. Sounds interesting.
It
How many
is,
people
but
do you
there's
have
a lot to
going playing right now?
4, I believe.
Hmm.
There's the GM, me, Haku, and 2 other people so far.
Not a bad size. Really? Okay. Dark, Klaus says the game still might be a little bit loud.
Okay, I can change that real fast. Second. That's the thing. It's like always mind like it's like, hey, can you change this a bit? It's like, yeah. I put it down to minus 20 decibels.
This is the part about like streaming and doing like YouTube stuff that sucks. It's all the like finicky technical stuff you have to do, and like editing and uploading.
Yeah, but the whole, like, the audio fixing and technical stuff is a lot more bearable to kind of, like, fine-tune on Twitch and on streaming, because you get the advice, you get pointed it out live, you can start working on it live, and, you know, there's a clear line of communication. When you upload a video, the video's up there, and it is kind of obnoxious if you have to, like, go back, like, remove the video and then re-upload it with, like, fixed audio or resynced or whatever. Kind of another reason why streaming has become more of a prominent and
I don't know,
work
streaming's in
culture.
kind of a weird place right now, because I feel like, well, the big platforms for it are YouTube and Twitch. Obviously, Twitch is far bigger than YouTube, but Twitch has started doing this thing where they're pushing ads, like, and trying to get like people to have like 6 to 8 minutes of ads an hour for the people that are big enough to actually like make money off of it. And
I don't care who you are, I'm not sitting through 6 to 8 minutes of ads every hour for a streamer.
like it's between 3 and 8, I think, at the moment, and a lot of streamers try to keep it at 3 or 4.
Dustin, Destiny.
Okay.
Destiny is Des's C3 name.
Hey,
Did we formally introduce ourselves? Did we? Didn't we? I think we did.
I'm the gay one, right? The one streaming is the Canadian one, Dark. The very English sounding one is Des. And then the very painfully American sounding one is Kay.
Okay, Des, I'll build you up to 150.
Alright. I don't know why it seems to be
It's just you. I don't know why it's you, Des.
I don't know, I usually have deaths on 200%, so. I guess I'm just quiet.
You did, but I'm drunk, so good luck on my memory.
It's actually kind of funny because I get told off by my family that I'm being too loud when I speak, like on here. So it just seems to be my speakers or my microphone.
I'm gonna say, Des, you probably just have like a really good microphone.
You just need to find the replacement cord for your Blue Yeti at this point. Doesn't sound like it changed at all, really. That's unfortunate.
Weird.
We'll try to fix this for the future. Hopefully you can bear with us while we you know, iron out all the bugs.
There's not much we can do about it now.
Oh yeah, I'm listening to the playback now. Yeah, I can kind of hear that. Hear how you could be quiet.
Yes, if you die.
Yes, that's it, right? I'm the shy one.
I always thought that was me, but okay.
Nah, you're the sassy one. Dark's the angry one, the sassy one, the shy. Okay, so, or should I be known? Or should I be known as the lewd? Or should I be known as the lewd one?
I mean, yesterday you did call yourself.
He called himself horny at 69.
That was a joke.
Well, then you change it to Horns and Thorns, but we don't let you forget about that stuff.
You should let me. I'm gonna forget about that stuff.
No.
The occasional crackling is probably just some audio issues that we're having. If you're hearing popping, that's me unmuting and muting my mic.
If it's a bit of a gravelly, like, sort of noise, it may be because I'm like way too close to my microphone, so it's kind of making it not sound very clean. I've backed up a little bit.
It's constant? Here, let me bump up the volume.
And I'm gonna mute my microphone just to see if it's me.
Yeah, same here. Let me see.
It's like,
Oh yeah, there's some static back there. Huh.
I wonder what that's about.
We'll try to get it fixed, but I'm not sure what that is.
yeah, because I don't hear it, so.
We'll look into the beats. Thank you for thank you for
Hard
pointing
to
it out.
fix things when you don't know what's causing the issue.
But it's good to know that there's an issue to begin with. So either way, thanks. We'll be troubleshooting down the line to make sure that at the
thanks for
very
letting
least
us know,
attempt
though.
to fix it.
Need a good jolt?
All of this is good information.
Face.
Leave Kick's face out of it. There's a time and place for Kick's face.
What's that even supposed to mean?
Good question.
I'd say it doesn't bother them. It's like, but still, it's nice to know because I don't hear it, so.
Dark's a perfectionist at nature, so it's like, gotta fix that shit. And then everybody that knows Dark is like, since when was he a perfectionist?
Exactly.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll look into it.
Give us solutions or give us death.
Well, right, I hate to tell you this, looks like you're being sacrificed by the tree gods.
Are they hot at least?
Oh, yeah, it's good to know because
You won't know until after the sacrifice. It's like a loot box. You never know what you're gonna get.
I mean, getting banged by a deity probably is a good time, but depends on what deity it is.
good time until they like break your
break my coccyx.
Pretty much, like
To be fair, though, by the time if I'm interacting directly with a deity in that format, I'm already dead. Therefore, the laws of like immortality don't apply anymore.
That doesn't mean things can't hurt.
That just means you might be in perpetual pain.
The good kind, or the
Are you really having this conversation?
it's my brain is starting to get to the point where it's just kind of like looping into not inappropriate context.
Still.
Or perpetual pleasure. That's right, Cloud. Thank you.
God.
I am basking in your discomfort kick.
Fit right in with everyone else in our little group. There's tons of that in our friend circle. Don't worry.
Is there though? Sometimes it feels like I'm one of the few people that's like willing to be like, time to get fucked.
Well,
No,
why?
this does it to make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, remember why? You're a Euro poster boy for being a bottom. You're a group.
I only do it because Rye seems to think I'm good and pure 100% of the time, and it's just funny to throw.
Oh, I'm perfect. I'm perfectly aware these days that you aren't. I just try to pretend now.
The funniest interaction ever of Des doing this was when you guys were when we were going through Bad End Theater.
Yeah, we were playing Bad End Theater, and we were voice acting the characters because there was no voice acting in that game, so I was playing some of the characters, he was playing some of the characters, and we get right to the end scene when the character I'm voicing professes their love to the character that Rye was voice acting, and I just completely went along with it.
If you go on Steam and look up Bad End Theater, you can probably find his review where he talks about it.
You continue to throw me under the bus.
That's my job.
I really wanted to make someone uncomfortable, like a furry bottom. That still wouldn't make me uncomfortable, but I understand.
You guys speak the same language.
There's not much that actually like bugs me in that universe. Of degeneracy, I mean. Henry. Also, this grinding in my game is taking forever.
You know, you should stream like what you're doing at some point, like a Pokemon Nuzlocke. He's playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke right now.
Yep, and I want to pull my hair out. I should, honestly. Wouldn't mind.
I don't mind
Potato can
watching.
definitely handle that.
Can it though? I don't know. I mean,
It can handle streaming to us.
I feel like I can hear it squeak whenever I do.
Whoa. I saw. Is that part of my mouse?
Oh. I haven't played TF2 in literal years.
Oh god, I haven't played that years either. I think I'm like almost 1,000 hours in it.
I never really got into Team Fortress 2. Wasn't really
You guys
my
were great.
thing. I played
Congratulations,
maybe like a couple
Waka.
hours of it, but I'm generally not that big on
Hey,
multiplayer
stop
games.
loafing around.
No, that sounds like such a loner thing to say.
The
but,
Lady
like,
Summoner and her
I
guardians.
don't think it's a loner thing. It's just people, like internet people, can just be a lot to deal with.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
Some people irritate me. That's why I don't play multiplayer games.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
That's why I only play with you guys.
Right, sir.
I don't like going into just random lobbies and having to deal with random people.
Yevon rejected us.
Yeah, like 14's kind of like the exception to that rule because we're definitely doing like certain dungeons. We just talk random crap.
Right.
Like Perry's probably the biggest example I could think of
Should be going, sir.
with random people.
I'm still on that tank from that one dungeon that didn't let me watch my cutscene. I'm still salty about that. I need to go find it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That sucks. We were Nick and I were doing this dungeon because I played the White Maze on 14, and
Rye
so
had
I
gone
was
to
doing-
bed at the moment, so we were just two of us at that time.
So we partied up with the Duty Finder to do the dungeon it was for the story, right? And the tank we got, we just wanted to always push forward, even to the point where like they wouldn't let me have any chance to like actually heal them at all. Like I tried to heal them and they just moved forward out of my spell range. And so what ended up happening was because they kept moving out of my spell range and I couldn't actually finish the spell in time whilst they were still in my range, well, their health just got worse and worse until they died, and then we actually wiped out at one point because of it. And so, even after that, they didn't bother to like try to slow down or anything. They just kept pushing like that. And even right at the end when we got to the boss, right, there's often a cutscene that plays. You will probably remember the cutscene I'm talking about, right?
We'll
He
defeat
was doing
Sin
like
any way we
Proto
can.
Rack, I believe it was.
Yevon's teaching say
It was a dungeon that was a
Enough.
straight line. It was a straight line dungeon.
I only meant
Yeah,
to.
it was Toto Rack, I think.
Are you
and you know
alright?
how there's that part
Lady
where
Summoner?
the giant like
Yes,
spider
I
thing
am
comes
Yuna.
Yeah.
down, and then the
It
like
is an honor, my
the
lady.
person
My
in
name is
black
Shalinda. I am a disciple
gives
of
this
Yevon.
monologue.
What was all that
Well,
about?
it was
The Crusaders
that
operation?
one. And
You mean the one
yeah,
Gata and Luzu were talking about?
the tank just like pushed
I
through
heard
right
they
to
were
the
to
final
use
boss and
Forbidden
started
Machina.
attacking it
I had to
immediately.
stop them.
And so
Huh?
Tick had like 15 seconds to get
The
in
use
there,
of
or else he
Machina
was
is
going
strictly
to
forbidden by the
be
Yevon
stuck
priesthood.
outside of
That's bad,
the
yeah?
battle.
Mhm.
So he had
Use
to
whatever they
actually
want.
skip the cutscene.
They still won't defeat Sin.
But it's not about defeating sin.
Which I just thought was
The
incredibly
teachings of Yevon
rude.
must
You
be
know, this was
upheld.
literally his first
Yeah,
time
right.
playing that
You
far
don't
in the story,
understand.
and
The
he
Crusaders
literally had
won't
to
even
skip the
listen to
cutscene
me.
because
And it's all because
somebody would
I'm
not
just
wait.
a lowly acolyte.
Well, you know it was bad because the
Don't
other
say that.
DPS couldn't keep up with the tank either.
Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down.
Oh no,
every
you're
time
you're
I
you're
fail.
good, Cloud. You haven't
People are
said
depending
anything,
on me.
you
They're
know.
depending on both of us.
I said it before,
Yes.
but as long as you're
Yes,
not
you're
like
right, my
harassing
lady.
anyone.
Yeah, we're
through
pretty
your
lax people.
training.
Yeah, it's like I am very lax.
Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training.
Now, if you start posting a message about your webcams and going to the page there or whatnot, then we'd have a problem with
Okay, you mean like every single like degenerate like spam bot?
you. All right, Frank, boy, time to show us some style.
Will you help us?
Don't I just have the best naming conventions?
I mean, it's better than that Ruby. Stop. Come on, your naming conventions in that one were really bad. You have to admit.
I don't have to acknowledge that it was shit. Even though it was.
I don't.
Right.
Honestly, if you have to ask yourself if you're going too far, you're probably not in my experience. Usually people that are concerned about that thing, that sort of thing, are not the ones that are the problem. It's the people that just blare straight past the line and just like have no thought of people at all that are
We
the ones
rest
that tend
here.
to be the most troublesome.
But this isn't our bed shop.
Is that a problem?
They don't believe in
Oh,
Yevon.
Waka.
And Luca, they
Sometimes I want to
kidnapped
hit you.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Sir Orin's just concerned about your health.
He's got
I'm
you
not
there,
tired
Waka.
one bit.
Well, I am.
Lulu, do me a favor and smack the shit out of Waka, please.
with what doll?
As if I could sleep.
The spikiest one,
So the Cactuar?
I guess.
Uh,
Calling it here.
yeah, and so make it to the.
Guys, you have been streaming for like 6 hours at this point, considering
Yep.
we're doing like 3 hours of
Yeah.
Well, Cloud, thank you for joining us through this, what, three-hour session. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Whoever else is watching, thanks for
I hope
watching.
you got some kind of enjoyment out of us rambling on about random stuff for 3 hours.
Hopefully we see you again in the next one.
Yes. My my new pal slash spirit animal needs to be there to bounce insanity back and forth. But in either
So his heads
in
line up.
any
That's
Yep.
fair.
Right.
The stars must align, at least when there are actually stars in the sky. I am tired.
What? This is what
You couldn't tell.
I'm gonna sleep about. I'm gonna sleep about. I'm gonna dream about like sheep. And
Oh, it's gonna be like Catherine, isn't it?
Yes, my dreams end up shaping to be like level in Catherine. Right down to me being in my underwear and what the fuck is going on.
That's the image that we needed.
Ryan is underwear. Ryan is underwear. Ryan is up. Think about a kick. Think. No.
Is there a Discord you can join for stream notifications?
Technically, yeah. I mean, why did I start making car noises? I'm sorry. Let me pull up a...
You're gonna pull up a link?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's copy. Okay, that should work. Because technically speaking, like, as like a group that does like streaming and YouTube shenanigans, I did create a Discord for that sort of thing. It just kind of just turned into like a general chatter sort of thing with the occasional like, oh, streaming. I will... Boom. Alright, I whispered the Discord link to you, Cloud. Hopefully that it actually works. I don't think I actually invited anybody to this Discord for a while.
You have the last person you invited was Shiro.
It's because I tend to be like very like closed off to like meeting new people and like accepting new people as potential like pals. So I don't know, but the Game Weaver thing is supposed to be like a community Discord for streaming and YouTube like notifications. Alrighty.
Alright.
Alright. Sounds good.
Later.
Later.